Due to some issues, the last video I have recorded was not properly recorded. There are some issues. I will still add that complete video in this video, means at the end, but still I will just explain what exactly happened. So I have created this livewire component, php artisan make livewire business dot register. So whenever user click on this particular basic pro plan, so that register model should get open. So for that we have created a separate livewire component, and then basically I have added that livewire component in our case.blade.php, so it should get added to every page. So from any page I can call that particular livewire model. So in that basically I have added livewire model. For livewire model you can go to jetstream.laravel.com. so there in livewire you can see there is this particular models, how to call that model. So basically here they have used confirmation model, I have used dialog model, and basically there is this simple thing wire model, and then basically whatever the variable we put, it will be a boolean. If this is true then that model will be shown, if this is false that model will not be shown. So rather than confirmation model I have used this dialog model. So dialog model, confirmation model, all these models are there in components folder. These are the basically components, and in this particular register, okay, this register I have added in guest, and then in this register I have created this show form as a boolean variable. So if this is true then that model will be shown, if not then that will not be shown. Okay, and then basically the last we have created this pricing. So whenever I click on this particular select plan, we have seen in last video, we basically call that function. So this function select plan. So here from here I have basically emitted event, this then this then dispatch plan selected. So this plan selected event in emitted, and I have passed this parameter plan. So how this works, you can go to livewire.laravel.com where you can see how this events work and all these things. Okay, so basically from here plan selected we have dispatch, and this whenever we dispatch this event we have to listen to this event. To listen this event, basically in registered component we have added this on plan selected. Whenever this event is basically fired, so we will listen here plan selected, and then we'll call this function plan selected, and we are passing that parameter plan, so it will come here, and then basically we'll just show that particular register model, and selected plan will automatically get selected. So this is done in that video. So you can see on choose plan basically it is showing the register model. So again I will just tell key on that particular click of the button we are calling this function select plan, and from here we are basically firing this event plan selected, and we are listening to this event into our register livewire component, and basically we are showing that particular model by just making the show form as a true. And basically in jetstream we have that model where this particular dialog model will be shown. So this is done, and so basically now you can watch, if you want you can watch this in basic how I have done it one by one command and all these things, but there is some issue with video, so that's why. Okay, so in this video we will create one more livewire component for onboarding a business. So for that I will go to this PHP artisan make livewire, then basically business dot, we can call onboard or register. Just hit enter. So it will create that component. So I will go to this livewire business and register, and also so basically we have to add this registration component. Okay, so I will do one thing, I will add this livewire component into our main app means guest layout.php. So I will go to resources, views, then layouts, guest. Okay, here I will add that particular component. I'll add add this at the end. So at the rate live wire, then business dot register. So why I'm adding into this case layout, so if there are multiple pages in our website, so contact page, terms condition page, or some additional pages we add after some time, then from any page we want to call that particular model where user will be able to register on our website. So that's why. So I added Livewire business dot register. So right now in this particular Livewire view register, there is nothing. So there is nothing will be shown at the end. Okay. So now one thing we'll have to do, because whenever user click this choose plan, so that particular Livewire from Livewire should get called. Once this is a different component, that is different component. So we have to use events. So you can go to this event site and you can see all the different functions. Okay, so we are going to dispatch events from one Livewire component and we'll listen into other Livewire components. So I will just copy this one and paste it into our pricing model. So pricing component. So here once we have selected plan, so I will just paste it here. So this then dispatch it will be a plan selected. So like okay. So for this plan selected, we have to listen this into our register Livewire component. So here will be the public function selected. Okay. So this is a function, it will be called. So select it is something. We have to add, we have to listen this event. So to listen events, we will use this one. So on post credit, our will be plan selected, and we'll have to add this attributes. Okay, so basically now there are two different components, but still whenever I click this particular select this plan, this event will be dispatched from here and we'll listen this event on this particular thing, and both Livewire components are loaded, so it will work. We'll see. So I'll just refresh this one. I will click choose plan. So we can see triple S. Okay. So rather than triple S, we will do something else. So we will show a pop-up, basically a model. Okay. To show a model, I will use just in Livewire model. So by default, they have added a feature which is for Livewire models. So I will just copy this thing. So this is a confirmation model. I will change this to dialog model. So I will copy, means I will just copy this and I will add them to our register. Okay, here I will add this particular model. Okay, so rather than confirmation model, it will be a dialog model. So if you want to see from where this components are coming, component means confirmation dialog. So you can see this in components. Here, this one dialog button we are going to use. Here also they have this particular one is title, then content and footer. So we go to register. So title will be, I will change this right now. I will just write register. This will be a content. So here we just write dash. So here we can give option to cancel or something, basically to submit that particular. So I will just write submit. So rather than giving submit or this things in footer, I will give that into third step. So I will just remove from now. We'll see if this particular is getting called or not. So for these things, if we use this particular model in Livewire, means just in Livewire model, we have this wire model. So this will be have binding to this particular variable. So we'll change this variable. So our variable will be show registration form, or I will just show form. I will just use show form. So show form. And for this register class, I will go to register class. I will add a variable public dollar show form, and by default it will be false. Okay. Once this gets selected, then we will change this to true. So it will be dollar this, then show form equal to. So basically, whenever a user clicks this select, it will fire that event, it will listen, and it will show that particular product I will see. So I will just refresh this one, click. Okay, so we can see this register model has been shown. Now in this register model, so we have to add 3 steps, means selecting plan, business detail, user details. Okay, so for plan we already selected from choose plan, but we didn't pass that particular bracket. To pass the variable to another particular component, so we'll have to add that values. So while dispatching, so we can pass additional data, so we can pass data from like this. I will just copy this one, and from pricing I will pass this. Rather than title, it will be a plan. We can pass the plan ID, or we can pass the, we'll see means if complete plan will work or not. If not, then we'll see what we can change the plan ID and then basically get the plan details on that another component. So unselected plan, I'm passing this one. Then in register, so basically while listening here, I will see dollar plan. Okay, now just this plan is coming, so this, and here also I will do selected plan equal to this particular plan, and for this I will have to create this variable public selected plan. Okay, now I will show this selected plan if this is working or not, and then we'll move, or I will just put a DD to make it very clear if it's working or not. So DD plan, save, check this. If it's working, then it's fine, otherwise we'll change this to ID or something else. So choose plan. Okay, so pro plan, everything is there. If I choose advanced plan, so everything is there. So it's working fine, there is no issue. So I can remove this state. Okay, now if I go to this now register view, okay, here and I can show that basically plans and all these things. So here I will do 3 divs. So div, and basically it will be a wizard or steps. So there will be 3 divs, one for plan selection, one for business field, one for user details, and basically we will have that option next, previous, and at the end, last, the third, submit or register, and then user will get created.